Hi, welcome to our CBTs. My name is David, and in today's video, we want to take the part 2 of our top 50 likely English JAMB questions. Remember that about a month ago, we took part 1, which everybody that has watched it enjoyed it. In fact, so many comments in the comment section. I will attach it to this video when we upload it so that you can go start with it, because we are going to part 5. Afterwards, we'll now start with our live classes, right? So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, welcome back to the part 2 of our JAMB English Specialized class series. And in this one, we're also going to take another 50 questions. After this class, before the week runs out, I would try to make another 50 questions for the WAEC, GC, NECO exams. So if you're able to master these questions, especially these 5 series we'll be going through, if you're able to master them and know them very well, I can bet it with you or beat my chest that you will have no issue scoring a very good score in your JAMB this year. The first thing I would always say or do is have an objective. What's your objective for this year JAMB? What do you want to achieve? For example, I have an objective of having an overall score of 365. You say, yay, it's possible. It's possible. So I have an objective of having an overall score of 365, and I'm particular. I want my English to have at least 95. So that means I'm giving just 5 marks. Yes, I'm giving up just 5 marks, yes. So you have an objective, you have a goal, so that you start working and driving towards your goal, and you'll be able to tell the effort that is required to get you towards your goal. But don't worry, I'm with you on this journey. We'll be going through all these questions and I will give you the best explanation possible. If you have questions, please make sure you channel them to the comment section, and I'm happy to take them. Also, you need to be subscribed to the channel so that as we release all these updates and these tips, you will not be left out. Let's begin. Right, the first question from the year 2023, you see I've attached the year where I took the questions out from, so that you can go into your past question pack and make reference. So the first question from the year 2023, it says, some smugglers have created a road diversion in order to dash the new import policy. There is a dash here. It says, some smugglers have created a road diversion in order to dash the new import duty. Okay, so what are the options? You have circumflex, circumscribe, circumspect, and circumvent. So smugglers in Nigeria, we call them like firewall. All these guys that carry rice, smuggle chicken. You see them now everywhere. Yes. So they created a new road or a new route. Okay, in order to what? To dash the new import duty. They don't want to pay custom duty. You know, the custom are always by the side of the road. So what is that word? When you try to evade something, it's like evading obstacle to get to where you're going. See, circumflex, circumscribe, circumspect. All these are correct words. They mean something. Okay? But the right word when a person is trying to evade obstacle or to climb over something, it's called circumvent. So some smugglers have created a road diversion in order to circumvent. Circumvent means to corner, to evade the new import duty. Okay, next question. Also from 2023. It happened that our dog is male, but dash are all females. It happened that our dog is male, but dash are all females. So is it there with apostrophe s, theirs? So which is it? Now this is a possessive. What is here now is possessive. You say all of. Now the subject here or the speaker here is talking about the dogs of a particular person. Okay, maybe the neighbor. So those dogs is referring to, he's talking about the neighbor's possession. They are the possession of the neighbor, right? So, but theirs, it will be this, possessive. But theirs are all females. So that has to be possessive. It happens that our dog is male, but theirs are all females. So this will be the correct one for it. Question list now. From 2023 as well. We can use the telephone. The lines are all dash. We can use the telephone. The lines are all dash. On, off, up, down. Some people may go and say up. The lines are up. No, the lines are on. We can use the telephone. The lines are all on. The lines are not off. If the lines are off, the telephones are on. Use it. So the lines are on. This is the correct one, not this. Please take note of that. Okay, next question. Question 5 now. I think I should come this way. Question 5. Hayayi catched dash our boy's defensive error to score the equalizer. Hayayi catched dash on our boy's defensive error to score the equalizer. Let's say Hayayi catched on our boy's defensive error. Hayayi catched in with, this is not even correct, so we can cross this one out. Hayayi catched in our boys, we can also cross this one out. So we are in between this and this. You know, in previous MCQs, multi-choice questions that we've treated, I've taught you elimination method. I also said that you will not know the answers in your examination, on the examination paper or on your examination screen. But for some of those questions, you can adopt the elimination method, which is like what you've seen, who wants to be a millionaire? Computer removes two incorrect options, leaving us with a correct one and a random answer, right? And a random option. So the same way this, you remove those two options that do not even make sense at all, so that it leaves you with the one that looks like the answer and something close. So I cashed dash our boy defensive error to score the equalizer. I cashed in. You always cash in. You cash in. Do you understand that? It's either you cash in or you cash out. So I cashed in on our boy's defensive error. So there has to be an in there. There's an in here, in on our boy's defensive error to score the equalizer. Next question from 2023 as well. I had that Italy's victory at the World Cup. I had that, not that, look at the intonation now. I had that, you take a high pitch. I had that Italy's victory at the World Cup. Some persons will also make the mistake here and say over the radio. No. Whenever you hear news or you hear gist, you hear it on the radio, not over the radio. So this is on the radio. On the radio. Okay, question 7 from 2023. He travels very often as if he does not know that a car runs. What's the word here? Let me pause 2 seconds so you can think. He travels very often as if he does not know that a car, we've already seen something similar to this. A car runs on, not runs with. No, not run by. No, not run in. Runs on. The car runs on fuel. So, and that fuel is petrol. Question 8. We were all delighted when the lady dashed a bouncing baby boy. We have delivered, brought forth, gave birth to, was delivered of. Many, many times, we'll often say, we're all delighted when the lady delivered. We often say delivered. And delivered is not wrong. But you must understand that English is progressive. That's why I would advise you, as you study your past question, go and start with the latest years. For example, you want to start with 2025, then 2024, then 2023. Don't start with 1978. Because even the vocabulary in the dictionary, the grammars, the words are always changing. And JAMB syllabus is always changing. Many of the way you spoke before is becoming obsolete. So you need to understand how to speak now. You can say it when you are talking or when you are playing or when you're in your family, but when you're writing an exam, rules, code, policy, rules. We were all delighted when the lady, you can say deliver the bouncing baby when you are talking, it's okay. You can say brought forth. When you read the King James Version in the Bible, you will see when he's talking about people delivering children, he says, I even use the word deliver there. He used brought forth, say she brought forth a child. But the most accurate expression is what? Gave birth. Gave birth. We were all delighted when the lady gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. Yes, so this is the most correct one. That will get you your score. If you see these other options there and you take any of that, you are done. Question 9 for 2 million naira from 2023. Although the problem was simple, Dash students were able to solve it. So this is like contrasting statements. The problem was simple, but they were not able to solve it. How so? Yes, so what's going to be the connecting word here? Although the problem was simple, is it a lot of students? No. Or else it won't be contrasting, because it's trying to tell us that it was a simple problem, but so that would be what? Few students were able to solve it. Although the problem was simple, few students were able to solve it. Not a few. There is no need for a there. Few students were able to solve it. Lesson 10 from 2023. Some students that believe they can succeed in exam without working hard. Some students, many at times. Some students, many a time. Not many a times, because you can also call this many a times. Not many a times. Some students, many a time. Because time is not in plural. Time is not in plural. Just like water, you can't see many waters. Or many a water. It's only in the Bible you can see that. The book of Song of Solomon, many waters. But it's not correct in our day. So many a time is the correct one. Some students, many a time, believe they can succeed in the exam without working hard. Not many a times. No. Many a time. Question 10 now. The defendant claimed that he had been dashed into making a statement. Now, in a law court, you always have the prosecuting side and the defendant side, or the plaintiff and the defendant. So the plaintiff is the one that is making a case against this person. The person that is getting a case against him or her is the defendant. Now, the defendant claimed that he had been dashed into making a statement. So maybe at the police station when he was arrested, they said he should put his statement down. So he says, the statement I made in the police station is incorrect. I was coerced. I was forced. See, so what's the correct spelling for coerced? This is not it. This is not it. This is not it. Coerced. This is it. So this is the correct spelling for coerced. Now, if you've watched this video until question 10, do you know that you can practice these questions on our apps for free? Yeah, so go download the app on Google Store or iOS Store. Just search for all CBTs. Download the app and begin to practice these questions right away as you prepare yourself for your upcoming exam. Question 11 now, from 2022. The doctor diagnosed the tumor as malignant. The doctor diagnosed the tumor as malignant. The closest meaning of malignant is what? Malignant, when it is used in medical term, means terminal. Something that has a capability to kill. Is deadly. So the correct option here would be what? Deadly. Question 13. 12 now. Is easily recognizable because of the conspicuous. Conspicuous means clear. In the open. Conspicuous means in the open. So it says, because of the conspicuous birthmark on his face. He has a mark on his face that once you see him, you recognize him. I know you. I've seen you somewhere. So the word conspicuous means what? See it there. Prominent. Prominent means tabamba. It's like someone who has a tribal mark. No offense to them. For those who have tribal marks, you see the person, you recognize them. So prominent. They cannot hide because it's like a symbol. Question 14, 2022 as well. There are some drugs that would exacerbate. I call it exacerbate. So You may have a better pronunciation for it, but I call it exacerbate. So there are some drugs that will exacerbate a particular illness. The correct meaning of exacerbate, okay, is what? Exacerbate simply means worsen. To worsen something, to make something.
Get the cheapest science materials from allschoollabs.com.
Make something worse. Now, very importantly, if you don't know words or grammar, vocabularies, you don't know it all. You have to do many more. So make it your lifestyle to study words, read novels, listen to foreign movies, watch foreign movies rather. Read the dictionary and get new words. It's going to do you a lot of good in your exams because you would come across a lot of words that you'll be used to. I know many of these words because, of course, I read several books, So, exacerbate, worsen. So, now the correct meaning of exacerbate is worsen, like we said. Next, which is spelled correctly. You have reconnaissance. They all will sound reconnaissance, but one of them is spelled correctly. And that's what? That is B. B is the correct one. It has 2 N and 2 S. Reconnaissance. 2 N and 2 S. Every other word there is 1. Right? Good. Questions 15. Choose the question that matches the stress in Mary loves brown shoes. Emphatic stress. Emphatic stress just means emphasis. Which of these questions gives emphasis to this? Mary loves brown shoes. Is it what color of shoes does Mary love? Now, if I answer that, I must tell you that the question that will give the correct stress to this will not have the subject twice. It will not repeat twice. In other words, Mary loves brown shoe. We can't have Mary in the answer. So this has got to be the answer. You can't have Mary say, does Mary love brown shoe? Yes, Mary loves brown shoe. No. Why should that be? That's wrong. So that's just a trick for emphatic stress. Mary cannot be in the question, and Mary is in the answer again. So now let's see the options. What color of shoes does Mary love? Mary is here. Why would I answer Mary loves brown shoes? I will just say she loves brown shoes. Okay. Who loves brown shoes? Correct. Mary loves brown shoes. I won't say Mary here and say Mary here again. And I will not say does Mary hate brown shoes. It doesn't even connect. The question is not for this. As regards to what? Emphatic stress. Remember, emphatic stress means we are making emphasis. We are saying it so that it will stick. Do you get it? Please, if you have questions, use the comment section. That's why the comment section is there. It's there for you to ask questions as you like. It's there for you to bombard me with questions. It's there for you to argue. Like, sorry, you are wrong. I want you to argue. Argue it and let's talk. That's why the comment section is there. So that we can talk and relate. You're learning, I'm learning as well. Good. Question 17 from 2022. Which word rhymes with room? Room. Home. Okay, so I'm hearing 2 sound now. I'm hearing O sound. I'm hearing sound. So O is a vowel sound and this is a consonant sound. Home. That's what I'm hearing. That's what you're hearing. Okay, so let's say from. No, it's not there. Okay. Come. No. Contain just come. Doesn't even contain any. And you have home. You see that? Home. Room. Home. Then you have loan. Okay. I'm hearing O and for this one. In loan. So this is the only one that has O and the Yeah. Now, remember that if you need these questions that we've taken, say everything I'm writing on my slide is saving. You can see saving. So if you want this my special slide, I'll send it to you. Just let me know in the comment section. I'll give you the link to where you can download it. Alright, now let's continue now. That is question, where did we stop? Okay, we're going to question 17. Despite his arduous training, he narrowly missed the qualifying match for the marathon. What does this sentence mean? What does this sentence mean? Okay, despite his arduous training, he trained very hard. Arduous just means very hard, very difficult, very tough. He narrowly missed the qualifying time for the marathon. That means he still missed the time for the race, despite his tough preparation for it. So what does it mean? He isn't qualified, no. He didn't train, no. He missed the qualifying time by a small margin despite intense training. This is correct. I can't see option D. Why not? Okay, I think it's down. It's not showing the slide. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, I have to put it up. Let me see. Okay, let's see. He gave up training. No, it's not he gave up training. He didn't give up training. Right, so I think we can continue now. So there we go. The detective found the hidden clue beneath the old dusty rock. Okay, which option best explains the sentence? The detective found no clues. No, he said he found a clue. That's what he said. Found the clue. So this cannot be correct. The detective found clue on top of the rock. No, he says hidden beneath. He says beneath. This is wrong. He found a clue under the dirty rock. Correct. Under. Beneath means what? Under. He didn't look under the rock. It doesn't even apply. Question 19. Choose the antonym. See, you've already been given. You won't be given your exam, but this time you were given. Choose the antonym of miserly. You just be told antonym. You will not be told that it's the opposite. What is the antonym of miserly? Miserly means something very small, something restricted. No, not restricted. Something few, something small, something meager. When I say meager, I mean this. Stingy. Cotofichan. Yes, stingy. Stingy. Choose the antonym for miserly. That's miserly. Yes, so stingy is miserly. So the antonym, the opposite will now be what? Generous. You see that? Now don't forget to question. Instruction is your life. Hey, read the instruction first. See, I almost made that mistake now. So choose the antonym. So it means opposite. So opposite of misery means stingy. Opposite of stingy is generous. 20. Opposite the meaning of apathy. Apathy is someone that don't care. Someone that don't have, or someone on a process of, or is a situation where there is no care, there is no caring, there is no attention, there is no love, there is no kindness. And the opposite of that is empathy. Empathy is being moved, having compassion, having kindness, someone or something or a situation. So empathy is the opposite in meaning to apathy. Opposite of reticent. Reticent. Reticent means reserved. Doesn't talk much, reserved. Keep to oneself. Opposite of that will be what? Okay, look at it. This is the synonym. Another word for what? Reticent will be reserved. The opposite of that will be what? Someone that is someone that is expressive, that talks to a lot, talks too much. Opposite of that will be talkative. Next, opposite of incoherent. Incoherent means like a stammerer, and I'm sorry if I hit a nerve for someone. Someone who is incoherent or who is unclear. Yeah, unclear, incoherent. Is unable to put his thoughts accurately. Yeah, or articulatively. Yeah, I think that's the one. So the opposite of incoherent is clear. Muddled or mumbled might be other words for incoherent. Then 2023 now. Which word has the same vowel sound as in bear? Bear. Bear. Some call it beer. Beer. The sound I'm getting there is what? This sound, air sound, which you see in words like air. Yes, that's correct. So this is it. Re. Air sound, air, re. This sound is there, air sound is there. The other ones don't have it. Bear, stare, fair. This is the one that has the correct sound. 23. Choose the stress pattern from epostulates. I want to do it the way we were taught in secondary school. Expostulate, 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 or expostulate, expostulate. The stress is on this. Now there is even a rule for this. If the word ends with ate and is 4-syllabic word, the stress will be on the last syllable. And in this case, it's 4-syllabic opposed to plates. It's 4-syllabic, so the stress will be on the last syllable. That's just a rule. A rule. Good. 25. We've gotten halfway. Can you imagine? Which word has a different stress pattern from the others? We have result, ratify, taxi, famous. Result, ratify, taxi, and famous. Yes, result. Okay, result has it on the what? Second syllable. Ratify. This is 3-syllable word, ratify. But the stress is on the first syllable. Ratify. Ratify. It's on the first syllable. Taxi. Taxi. It's on the first syllable. Famous. It's on the first syllable. It's only result. Result. That's on the second syllable. So result has a different stress pattern from the others. 27 to 26. From the passage, breastfeeding provides essential nutrients and antibiotics to infants. What's the primary purpose of breastfeeding according to the passage? The primary. Helps build muscle. No, that's not what it says. Increases intelligence. No, that's not the primary purpose. Promotes infant health and immunity. Okay, antibiotics, antibodies will work for that. Let's see option D. Option D now. Teaches infants to hit solids early. No. So it's not this. It will be this. This is the only one that is the closest to the primary purpose. Let's rush. Choose the option that best completes the sentence. A knowledge of idiomatic expressions dash affluency in English. So a knowledge of idiomatic expression, what does it do to affluency in English? Does it hamper? Hamper means affects negatively. Enhances means affects positively. Impedes negatively. Disrupts affects negatively. Restricts, that's what it means. So, and it says knowledge of idiomatic expression is a good thing. Knowledge is a good thing. So it definitely should enhance, should make our life better. So it enhance. 28. Choose the synonym of riveting in the sentence. The movie's riveting plot, riveting now, kept the audience on the edge of their seats. Now, whenever you hear this is an expression, edge of the seat. Edge of the seat is an expression, and it just means tensed, suspenseful. You understand? It's like you're watching a match. Like when we're watching Nigeria Morocco, where did you sit? On the edge of your seat. When we are watching the match, Chelsea, which one? Liverpool. You sit on the edge of your seat, like, go! So, the synonym of that would be what? That's captivating. Another word for synonym is likely word. So something that is getting your attention like that is captivating now. It's captivating. It's not boring. If it's boring, you'll be sleeping and watching. It's captivating. 30, maybe 29.
Run quick tests and analysis. Visit analysis.africa.
30, maybe 29. Sorry, I'm making that mistake because my slides here shows 30. The following is from 2020 JAMB question passage here. The theater was popular, starts from here. The theater was popular in Africa because it emphasized community participation and reflected common concerns. Which option best completes the sentence? The theater was popular in Africa because it was traditional and simple in nature. No, that's not what we see here. It dealt only with leisure activities. No, that's not, we don't see that there. Okay, we need to read more. It was a source of entertainment only. No, look at it now. Look at the quote, the excerpts from the passage. It reflected community concerns and participation. We see concern, we see community participation, we see common concern. So it's safe to go with this. Right? Right. Question 13 now, 2024. Which of these rhymes with rain? You have frightened, frail, fail, many, fail, rain, hail, 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 fail. Correct option is fail. It's fail. The rhyme there is fail. It rhymes with fail. 32. 31 now. Which of the following words is synonymous with quaint? Synonym means, I've told you before, another word for it. Alright, so quaint, synonymous with quaint, that would be another word for quaint now. Quaint means something very nice, something extraordinary, something that's captivating. So that would be charming. Charming. Charming is the word. You are charming. You are quaint. Quaintly. You can hear it like quaintly. Means very charming. Thank you. Alright, if you've watched this video until question 31, you are really serious in passing this year's exam. Quickly type in the comment section your name, the score you are aiming for, the university you would like to get admission into, and the course of study. Let's make the comment section fun and interactive. 32 now. The doctor prescribed. Okay, prescribed is italic. See, it's slant. Prescribe the treatment to help the patient recover faster. Which of the following is the best meaning of prescribed in this context? Okay, the doctors recommended the treatment. So prescribe means what? Recommended. Because I've had doctor prescription means doctor's recommendation. That's simply what it means. 34. 33 now. Which of the following words is an antonym of absurd? An opposing word to absurd. So that would be what? Something that is absurd means abnormal, irrational. So illogical. Yeah. So the opposite, this is opposite. The opposite of absurd would be what? Logical, makes sense. Logical means makes sense when you think about it. Alright, now remember that you can get these notes. Yes, this is my notes now that I'm using for explanation. I could send it to you, but you must be subscribed. Before I send it to you, you must be a member of this family and have been enjoying our videos for a while. So if you want our notes, we can always give it to you. And not just for English, mathematics, because we solve on our notes as well, geography, all the subjects. So you can ask and then we'll be happy to forward them to you. Good. Now let's round this up. 34 now from 2023. In which sentence is the word enlightening used correctly? His enlightening performance wowed the audience. The enlightening news brought tears to my eyes. Our enlightening talk about history opened our minds. Okay, all of them have enlightening. He gave an enlightening statement in the court. Well, enlightening means to bring light to something that is dark or clouded. It's bringing light through knowledge, not literal light. So bringing understanding, revelation, insights through knowledge. Alright, so which one is the best sentence for this? I would say this one. Okay, I would say this. Enlightening talk. Enlightening talk. Not news. Talk is more correct. Let's talk about history. Opened our minds. Brought us to a new level of knowledge. What we didn't know before. So that's got to be this. Next, choose the correct word to complete the sentence. If you don't take the opportunity now, you might regret it in the future. We use in when we are talking about a specific time in the future, a specific time ahead. So in the future, I regret it in the future. Okay. Choose the correct option to complete the sentence. I have to write down the instructions so that I would not forget them. Okay. Let me see the other option. So we are seeing over, during, by, across. Over, during, by, across. Over the course of the day, during the course of the day, by, across the course of the day. I'll go with over. Over. I have to write down the instructions so that I will not forget them over the course of the day. I know what some of you are thinking during. Let me know in the comment section why you're thinking during. Give me your answer. Let's talk about it. Why are you choosing during? I choose over. So let's talk about it. Then 37. Choose the word that is spelled incorrectly. Okay, let's see. Dear. This is not correct. Dear. He has to come before I. So this is wrong. I will cancel it. That's wrong. This is the correct spelling for it. Right, so dear. 38 now from 2022. Which of the following is a synonym for plethora? Synonym, another word for. So plethora means a lot of something. So abundance. Then 39, 2022. Choose the best word to fill in the blank. I was so dashed by the news of his death that I could hardly speak. Yeah, that's so sorry. I was so shocked. Yes, shocked. Elated means like excited, happy, full of life, uplifted, glad. So it's got to be like shocked. 40. Which of the following has the same vowel sound as ka? Ka, ka, I think that's it. No, this is long sorry. So this should be long So ka, fa, yes, it's got to be fa. It's long Okay. Now, number next. Which of the following words is closest in meaning to procrastinate? Procrastinate. That's delay. Procrastinate, like many of you are doing. Many of you have not started reading. Some of you, this is your first YouTube video you're watching. So procrastinate means to put to later what you should do now. Simple. 43. Which of the following sentence is correct? He's not the best man for the job, but he chose him. He's not the best man for the job, but he's choose. This is how local people talk. He's not the best man for the job, but he's choosing him. Come on, man. Please. Wrong. He's not the best man for the job, but he chose him. Yes, it's got to be choose. Past tense. Past tense. Because you are reporting something. You're reporting an occurrence. So choose him. Okay, 44. 43. Which one is the synonym for serene? Serene means calm. Yes, when there is calmness. 44. Which of the following is an antonym of optimistic? Opposite of optimistic is what? Pessimistic. That's somebody who does not have hope for tomorrow, who has doubts of future situations, possibilities. Yeah. Which of the following is correctly punctuated? Okay. these four sentences. He said, quote, I'm going to the market and I will buy bread. He said, quote, I'm going to the market, comma, and I will buy bread. Okay, for this one, the quote is here, the comma is here. Oh, there's two commas here. Okay, let's see the third one. He said, comma, I'm going to the market and I'll buy bread. Same thing as this one. Same thing. Okay, this one is different. The comma is here for this one. Okay, let's see the last one. He said, I'm going to the market and I will buy bread. Okay. This and this is the same now. A and D is the same. A and D is the same. So the answer is A and D. It's either A or D. You may have one or two questions like that. What you need to do is you need to flag the question. If you see that you have two exactly same options, you need to flag that question. So the question will be given to you as a bonus mark. It happens, it will happen. Which one has the same vowel sound as fish? Fish. E, fi, E is the E sound. Sit, fish. Sheet, fast, fa, fish. E is sit. Short E sound. Short E sound. E, fish. E, fish. E, sit. E. So this sit is like this. The spelling when you pronounce it is something like this. Sit. There's a way to sit. So choose the word that is pronounced differently from the others. Knife, book, salt, go. Knife, book, salt, go. That's pronounced differently. Knife, book, salt, girl. Knife. Why? K in knife is silent. The first letter is silent. Knife. You only hear from here. N-I-F-E. Knife. But for this one, you can hear the first and last. Book. 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 I hear book. I hear k. So I hear this, I hear this. For this one, I hear salt. I hear t. I hear this, I hear this. For girl, I hear g. I hear l. I hear this, I hear this. Laugh for me now, come on. For this one, I hear knife. I hear knife. Even I'm not even hearing my E very well. My E, knife. Yes. So, but my K is definitely silent there. My K. I'm not hearing that K. We're almost done. Choose the word that is pronounced differently from the others. Q. Quiet. Q. Q. I'm hearing what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Q. 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 Quiet. I'm hearing, for this one, I'm hearing quiet. Same thing. Quail. Q. This is the only one that is different. So Q is the answer. I bet it with you. Q is the answer. 2022. Which of the following words has the same stress pattern as university? University. So 5. Let's see. Inauguration. Demonstration. This is 4. Speculation. 4. Administration. administration. 5. Inauguration. 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 University. University. Yes, the stress for me, the stress I'm getting is on C, and I'm also getting it on Re. Inauguration. 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 I'm getting it on Re, I'm getting it on Sean. University. University. I'm getting it on C. I'll go with A. A is my answer, my final answer. A is my final answer. And the last question. Okay, slide 51/51. Choose the correct sentence. She is better than me playing tennis. She's better than I. Many of you go and take I. I is not correct, it's me. When you're comparing between two, not in the third person tense. She's better than me playing tennis. She's better than I playing tennis. She's better than I playing tennis. Okay, they are almost all the same. I, me. Arts. Yes. She's better than me at playing tennis. So there we have it for the top 50 questions for part 2 of the preparation for our JAMB examination this year. Remember, we still have part 3, part 4, part 5 coming. Aside that, we'll now have live class. Yes, the link for the web live class will be up this week. So make sure you stay subscribed so that by the time we launch on those classes, when we can interact, finally, you're able to ask me your questions, I'll be able to ask you mine. You'll be able to see my face, I'll be able to see your face. And we'll have a good time. So make sure you're subscribed so that by the time we get there, you would be on board this train. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, of course, remember to share this video with your friends and hit the like button. Suggest that the video is good enough. I'll see you in another one. Bye. Hi, I'm sure you enjoyed the video you just watched. To see more content as that, preparing you for your upcoming exam, make sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on notification. Also, remember that you can use the comment section to send us your questions or your inquiries, and we are happy to take them. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.